Myself Ankita. Today we will be discussing about very important questions on measurement. Uh, so hope you will enjoy this video. So let's start our questions from our first question. Previously I have discussed many questions on measurement. If you have not watched that videos, you can go and check that videos in my profile. So here we will start from our first question. Our first question is, the terminal across the source are dash if a current source to be neglected. We all know that the terminals across the source where the current is neglected is when the circuit is in open circuited, because in open circuited no any current flow through it. In open circuit no any current flow through the circuit, so there the source is to be neglected. So our here we will check our options. The options are short circuited, open circuited, replaced by a source resistance, and last one is replaced by a capacitor. We all know that now I have discussed that in open circuit, the source resistance is neglected, so our B option will be correct answer. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is, in 2 wattmeter method of power measurement, if the total power is measured by 1 wattmeter only, then power factor of the system is. If in 2 wattmeter method, we have discussed in 2 wattmeter method in third semester. So in 2 wattmeter method of power measurement, total power is measured by 1 wattmeter when power factor is 1 by 2, when power factor is 1 by 2 or 0.5. So we will check here options are 0, 0.5, 1 and none of the above. So now I have discussed that in if power factor is 0.5 or 1 by 2, then 2 wattmeter method is measured by 1 wattmeter. So our option 0.5 will be correct answer. Now moving towards our next question. Here discussion is also giving that if tan phi equals to root 3 into p1 minus p2 by p1 plus p2, then cos phi power factor equals to cos 60 degree. Cos 60 means 1 by 2, so 0.5 will be answer. So moving towards our next question. Our question is, deflection method direct measurements are most widely used as. We know that deflection method is that method in which the pointer was giving out our the measured value directly. So it's a very most simple and least time consuming, because here our pointer is giving an accurate and very simple method. It is giving our measured value, so our option A will be correct answer. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is, a null type instrument as compared to a deflected type instrument has. A null type instrument, in this question it is saying that a null type instrument, we have discussed null type instrument in previous videos. So null type instruments means the in Wheatstone bridge we have discussed it, null type instruments. So null type instruments are compared as deflected type instrument, because it has more advantages than deflected type instrument. So here options are a lower sensitivity, a faster response, a higher accuracy, and all of the above. So null type instruments are simple also and also give a higher accuracy, so our option C will be correct answer. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is, the use of dash instrument is merely confined within laboratories as standardizing instrument. It is saying that the use of which instrument is merely confined, is are used in laboratories. So here options are indicating absolute, recording and integrating. So we all know that indicating recording is and integrating instruments are not used in laboratories. Only absolute instruments are used in laboratories. Absolute instrument has an example, that is tangent galvanometer. Tangent galvanometer is the best example of absolute instruments. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is, comparison methods are used. Comparison methods are used for what thing? Options are: when a high accuracy of measurement is required, because they are more simple, because they take least time in measurement, because they are expensive. We all know that comparison method means we are comparing an unknown quantity with a known quantity, which value we know that. So our comparison methods are used for higher accuracy of measurement is required. So our option A will be correct answer. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is, systematic errors are. It's a very simple question. We all know that systematic errors has three parts. That's are environmental error, observational error, and instrumental error. In systematic errors are common for all observers. We should know this also. These are common for all observers, but gross errors are not common for all observers. But systematic errors like environmental error, observational error, and instrumental are common for all. So systematic errors are all the above. So our D option will be correct answer. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is, systematic errors are. It's the same question. So here all of the above will be correct answer, because systematic error has three types: environmental, observational, and instrumental. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is, the smallest change in measurement variable to which instrument will respond. So we have read that resolution means the smallest change in measurement variable in which instrument will respond. So our option A will be correct answer. And accuracy is not that, and precision is also not that. So our option A will be correct answer. Now moving towards our ninth question. Which of the following are integrating instruments? We all know that in our household there is energy meter required for integrate or add all the energies consumed by us. So our here we will check our options. Options are ammeters, watt meters, voltmeters, ampere hour, and watt hour meter. We all know that ammeter is used only for measurement of current, and wattmeter is only used for measurement of power, and voltmeter is used for measurement of voltage. So ampere hour and watt hour meters are only used for integrate as an integrating instrument. So our D option will be correct answer. Now moving towards our next question. Our next question is, the errors mainly caused by human mistakes are. It's a very simple question. We all know that human mistakes, the errors which are caused by human mistakes, the mistakes which human do in while observing the measured value. So our options are gross error, instrumental error, observational, and systematic error. We previously we have discussed that systematic error has three parts, and also environmental error is not given. But human mistakes are the error caused by that is gross error. Option A will be correct answer. Gross error is caused by human mistakes. So our A option will be correct answer. So here our question ends. Now we will see in this next part. So hope you will like this video. If you like this video, then please like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.